Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Dark Souls Remastered walkthrough. So in this video, we're going to be going from the beginning of the game to Firelink and getting a bunch of early loot that you are able to get. So I'm going to be saying the basics. So this video is mostly for people who have never played a Souls game before / Bloodborne. So if you haven't played one, this video is for you. This walkthrough is for you. So yeah, let's hop straight into it. Let's press new game. Make your character name whatever you want. I'm just gonna name it walkthrough because this is indeed a walkthrough. I'm gonna keep the name like that. I like that. That's funny. Okay, make the sex whatever you want it to make. I'm just gonna make a male. Class, make sure that honestly, you can make it whatever you want. It's just gonna be easier for me to explain as a warrior, because that's what I'm gonna be picking. So, make your gift master key. That one is the most important out of all of these. So make your physique slim or whatever you want it to make. I'm just gonna make mine slim. My face is just gonna be it's gonna be this one because I just like this one the best. And then hair, it's just going to be whatever you want it to do. And then color, whatever your hair color. So I'm going to go dark brown. So you can customize as in like the width of your eyebrows and stuff. It's just a bunch of stuff that you don't really need to do because you're not really going to have your character out a lot, considering that you're mostly going to be wearing armor. Actually, mostly, you're going to be wearing the armor the whole game. So, press accept. Now, skip to this time to skip the animation if you just skip past it and don't really care about the beginning.
The world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity, heat and cold, life
So,
and death,
probably the reason why you bought this game
light.
is because of its difficulty. Now, you're probably thinking it's like, oh, baby difficulty. No, it's not. But with the
Then
weapon
from the dark
that we're going to use,
they came
it is going to be baby easy.
and found the souls of lords
Because
within the flame.
the weapon that we're going to use, it's kind of broken. But we're able to use it halfway through the game. But we can get a different weapon early on. That will be very helpful.
The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons.
So some of the hardest boss fights in the game
Peeled apart their stone skin.
would be Ornstein and Smo,
Witches weaved
Bed of Chaos, which is probably the boss that you'll die to the most. That's the boss fight that I died to the most because of its just amount of utter unfairness. Like other boss fights like Ornstein and Smo, they are fair. They're just extremely difficult, but Bed of Chaos is just very difficult. Like Knight Artorias, he's a really good boss fight. I didn't die to him once.
Thus began.
And also like the dragon that comes after, like the dragon, I forgot what his name was. the dragon also included in the DLC. Most of the DLC bosses are fun and are neat and have a cool backstory. And one of them is actually a very, very difficult boss. He's the last one that you would face, and he is, and his difficulty is just so annoying. You're gonna spend as much time fighting him as looking for a time to heal, because he is just the most aggressive boss in the game.
Of the accursed dark side.
So here is where we start off.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead.
So
And
when
in
you
this
see your
land,
character at this point, it's not going to look like it was before. It's going to
the
look
undead are corralled and led
like a
to
grape.
the north,
left in the sun for 3 years. That's just what it's going
where
to
they
look
are
like.
locked away to await the end of the world.
That's just how it be. So there we are. Can't really tell right now.
This is your fate.
I would like to point out you the neck. When you finally get a close-up of the neck, look at where the Adam's apple would be, and you can see some very questionable things. As you can see, his skin is all like wrinkly. It's kind of disgusting. Look at his neck. Ah! It do be stretching. Thank you, friend, for letting us start the game. So, the first thing that you want to do is pick up the item with E, A, or X, depending on what console / PC. So, they're just vibing in there. We don't want to leave them. We just want to leave them in there. So that's how you look around. You can attack with that button. So this is a boss that we will fight later. This is not the original boss. This is a very later boss, and he is actually kind of difficult. So one of my thumb buttons is my strong attack, so that's why it said 5. So you just hold space or A or whatever it is on console to sprint. Now if you press Q, you can lock on and just look around and do that. So go into this room and climb up the ladder. Once we get out of here, go straight to find our first campfire. And when you get to a campfire, it will heal you to max, and that will basically be your respawn point. If you're a human and you die, you will turn into a hollow, like we are right now. Like a grape. Like a grape. Like, look at this. Ew. It's disgusting. So let me just put that armor back on. You don't want to see that. Okay, so open this door, and you're just gonna sprint to the back left of the room. Because that's what you're supposed to do if you don't have a firebomb, or if this is not New Game Plus. Lets us get away for an obvious reason, because it will murder you. You can rest at this campfire if you would like. I don't want to or need to. So, if you turn left here, you can get your shield. Now press your options and go to change equipment. You can go to the shield section and put on heater shield, or whatever your shield is. Now run, like sprint after this guy. Get your sword here. Go to equipment and put your sword as longsword instead of what we had before. So once we get near this guy, we're just gonna heavy attack him. That would one shot. Okay. So as you can see, we have our guy in there that we need to progress the story with. And so this is the campfire that we started off with. So as you can see, there's a ball up there. Run halfway up and stick to the wall on our left. and one down with it, and over here, and talk to him.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out.
I don't really think so. So press yes.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing.
So he's gonna give you an Estus flask. That will boost your HP when you have HP low, and that is the
now
key.
I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death, and thank you.
So he can give you soul, but just respect the man and just leave. You're gonna hear a stabbing effect. That is him killing himself, or that is him just dying. Kill that guy, then walk through here. So here, if you press F, you can, or whatever the button is, you can dual hand, and that makes you have more attacks. And it also makes you do more damage. So if you press forward and light attack at the same time, you will kick. It's a bit difficult to do. And then if you press run, like move forward and heavy attack, you do this. Not that. Not that. I'm special. That. It's the thing that does the most damage. And when you settle at a bonfire or a campfire, that's unfortunate. So when you rest at a campfire, all of the guys respawn. So just be wary of that. Don't be like, oh, I completed this part, just go to the next part. So when you go behind an enemy without you holding your shield up, you can backstab them. And then if you go here, you can parry, and then after you parry, you can hit them and do massive amounts of damage. As you can see, mine did double, basically. So, you go in here. You can do a plunging attack, which basically means when you fall, you attack, go two-handed, and fall and attack. And you will do 30 more damage than you would normally. Or 35, I think. So you can get a sneaky little attack off there. Whenever he does that, just roll to your left, or to whatever side you're kind of rolling with. He's going to do a smash attack now. Oh, wrong attack. So you can just roll it off there. He's going to do a smash attack. Just hit him like that. And then get cocky there. Do not get cocky with boss fights. And there you go. It is your first boss fight. If you die, it is fine. This is a very hard boss fight considering that you just started the game. On my first run, I died like multiple times on it, and you know, you don't have to be ashamed of it. It's just what happens. It's kind of what the game, like, it's like, oh, this game is no joke realization. So grab that, grab the Soul of the Lost and Dead. Do not go straight up first, because then you won't be able to get that until way later in the game. Go on top here, and it will give you a little animation.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage.
So the bird is picking us up and bringing us to a random location.
To the land of the ancient lords.
That's fun, right, guys? Yeah.
Lordran.
Excuse me. So you see that giant tower on our left? That is a different part of the game. Like, this game is so big, and I find it amazing how everything leads back to one spot. The place where we are now. Go to the campfire and rest at it. Now you have 10 Estus flasks because it is 1 kindled. Use your levels to level up Vitality once and Strength twice. Vitality is health and Strength is strength, and then all the other ones, like Endurance, that means that you're able to carry more weight. So the better armor that you have usually means the more heavy it is. So we just got a firebomb that can be used to throw at enemies to do fire damage. So if they're weak against fire, that will do a lot of damage. See this guy? Talk to him.
Hello there. I am, but if not,
Just run through his dialogue. Run back.
but here, no.
He'll give you something again. Then run back again.
I have. So what would that?
And press yes.
Very well.
Press yes if you've already played the game before. This will join his covenant, and you're trying to join all the covenants in the game
Now only.
to get the achievement. So now you can get a bunch of his stuff, like purchase items and stuff. So this would normally be an elevator, but you can just roll into here. Doesn't matter which one you roll through, but I prefer the right one because it's just faster. So open this up. A homeward bone is what we just got. Basically means that when you get to a campfire, and if you're lost, the campfire that you will teleport to the last campfire that you rested at, and that will save all your stuff, like your humanity and your souls, and not let you die. So we just got a weapon. So equip it and in your second slot. So for different situations, you want to use the mace. It's just a a slower weapon, but it does. Like, each weapon has different stats and stuff. Okay, so what you want to do here is just roll down right at this spot. It'll take a bit of damage, but you won't, like, stop. Just run and grab this. Run again. Run past those guys. Do not go down those steps. Try to run past these guys. Don't let your stamina go to 0. This guy. Grab some binoculars. Try to avoid that to your best of your ability. Run up here. Grab that. Try to avoid from getting killed. Run past these guys. You can just see the skeletons behind me. What we're going to do at this point is just jump. You're going to roll off and take a tiny bit of damage. So here, you're going to basically double jump while you're sprinting, and then rest at the campfire. Now, if there are enemies in the vicinity, then you cannot rest and you have to kill them. But with skeletons, it's different because you can't kill them. They come back if you do not have a divine weapon. So you might be wondering why I'm going back. Just follow me. You're gonna see more things here. Just roll down, try to land right on top of it, and collect it. Run past these guys to our left. Get the soul item. Just run to our left. Go back right. And then we can see the bird that brought us here. So just run. Do the same thing that we did last time. Apart from the fact that we just want to go around this time. Go past this little corner thing. You can die here, just hug the wall. They will die. Or they won't die. There's just one guy left. That's unfortunate. Oh, multiple guys left. So here our fate is sealed. We can't do anything. We're not doing enough damage and stuff. That doesn't less damage. Oh no, that does. They just won't die. It's just the fact. Just kill me already. It's fine if you die. You don't really have to worry about it because you had nothing on you. At this point, just grab your stuff. talk to this guy. Just run through all of his stuff. Then go back. There you go. So here, down here is the Firekeeper. She can upgrade our Estus Flask. And once she upgrades our Estus Flask, it heals more of our HP. So up there you can see the giant place that we saw before. We'll get there in, I think, 2 episodes. 2 to 3 episodes. We will unlock that. And this place is just huge. There's a bunch of stuff down there that you can't see. It's just a really big map which all leads to one place, which is why I really like this game. Everything leads back to one singular place, which I find really cool, considering the rest of the Souls games do not do that, which is kind of sad because it was really cool in this game. Make sure you do not do what I just did. Okay, yeah, you can just kind of so you can see like the stuff that's down there. That's called the depths. Down there is not fun. And you can even see more stuff. So this is the end of our first episode. If you liked it, press the like button and tell me if you want me to make more of these in the future. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.